It is the Friday Morning Blitz, and in the house we have Blake High School Jazz Combo. They are jamming. Hopefully they'll let me play an instrument. If they don't, then I am ready to break into song. They sound good. Let you listen to them as we kick it over.
It is time for Friday Blitz and high school football fever, and this morning we are jazzing things up.
I'm loving this group. It's not just about football, but Anthony already's live in our studios. The jazz band from Blake performing Arts High School. Anthony, these guys, they sound good.
I know, and we're just a studio away from you guys, so hopefully we're not bleeding over, but the music sounds good. Yes, we have Blake High School. They are in the house, and we also have Warrior Poets that promise that they're going to let me do a little session with them, so that'll come up. But let me tell you about the jazz, about the Poets. I have Casey Curry with me here. Tell me about the Poets, and then let's hear from them.
Well, the Blake Warrior Poets are our performance troupe. They're our elite performance troupe, and they perform all through the community. They're creative writing majors, and they believe that the pen is certainly mightier than the sword.
Well, let's see how that pen is mightier than the sword. Let's hear from them right now.
And this is We Write It. We write it. We write it all.
Every word and every line, every verse and sentence.
Before you can sing the song, we write the lyrics. We write it.
Before you can select the play, read the script, learn your lines, we write them.
Before the film comes to life on the silver screen, we write it.
Long before the jingle on the annoying commercial sells you on that snack with dancing raisins, they danced in our minds.
We wrote it. The book you couldn't put down, wrote it.
The blog that made you laugh, wrote that too.
The quiz in your favorite magazine that tells you what kind of Halloween candy you are, wrote it.
What about the
I didn't write any of this, but these are the Warrior Poets. You guys can keep going. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Go ahead, keep going. These are the Warrior Poets. We've got a lot more coming back to you guys. So I'm going to send it back to you, and just come on back to me, and I'll show you a little more about Blake High School.
Oh, that is so cool.
Yeah.
And we're going to come over and visit soon. Thanks, Double A.
So much talent. Hey, we're jamming now.
Yeah, we are with the Blake High School Warrior Poets and the Jazz Combo today, and they are lighting up this studio.
They sound absolutely fantastic. This is just a few of the talented students over there. This is what the Yellow Jackets represent, right? That's right, Yellow Jackets. I think we're gonna boogie down. You ready?
Ready. All right, it's time now for Friday Blitz, and every Friday we're celebrating the best in the Bay high school football.
Now this morning we're hanging out with the Blake High School Yellow Jackets, and Anthony Allred joins us now from Studio B, and you are jamming, my friend.
No, you guys were jamming. We really appreciate you guys stopping by to say hello. You know, this is the Friday Blitz. We're doing everything from the studio. We're having a good time here, and we're changing up the game a little bit. So I have a couple of students here. One student won a National Scholastics Award. But tell me your name and what you won.
I'm Noah Trevino, and I won the best in grade in 9th grade for the nation for poetry.
And how has going to Blake, has that helped you or?
Definitely, because the creative writing program has really helped me form my poetry and write a lot more better.
How was it for you as you prepared for it?
How did I prepare?
Yeah.
Well.
Was it hard? I guess I'm asking, was it hard? Were you excited about it?
I was definitely nervous because that's a big deal. It's in Carnegie Hall, New York. It was just really big, and I was so nervous.
All right, cool. Now, also, guys, something that on my bucket list, and Marco said it was on his too, is to write a book. And we have a young Blake student. She's authored a book already, and I think you're only in the 10th grade. Well, first, tell me your name, and tell me the name of the book and what it's about.
My name is Sarah Frank, and I'm the author of One Chance, and it's a middle grade fiction, so it revolves around a bunch of middle school characters, and it's time travel, magic, mystery, and a little sprinkle of historical fiction.
You told me you started writing this when you were in elementary?
I did. I wrote the first draft of the book in 5th grade, and I basically combined all my favorite things in books, so magic, time travel, mystery, and history, to create the Stone of Decido, which was the foundation for the book.
And how has Blake helped you? I know it's a performing arts school. How has Blake helped you?
Blake has really helped me grow as a writer and as a person. All the students in creative writing are passionate and they have different perspectives, which is really, really conducive to growing both as a writer and as a person.
All right, cool. Hey, they have got a lot of good things going on here at Blake High School. This is the Friday Morning Blitz, and hey, we got all kinds of good things going on. So I'm going to send it back to you guys, and I'm going to let the jazz combo play us out.
That's an impressive bunch of kids, not the ones just playing, but
all of them.
She got a book at 15 years of age. That's amazing. Thanks, Double A.
All right, it is time for Friday Blitz. Every Friday, we celebrate the best in the Bay Area high school football.
And this morning, we're welcoming the Blake High School Yellow Jackets. Anthony already hangs out with them in Studio B.
It's the Friday Morning Blitz, and in the house we have the Blake High School Warrior Poets. They are going to give us a little taste of what they can do, so let's start off by listening to them right now.
We are the Blake High School Warrior Poets, and this is We Write It. We write it. We write it all.
Every word and every line, every verse and sentence.
Before you can sing the song, we write the lyrics. We write it.
Before you can select the play, read the scripts, learn your lines, we write them.
Before the film comes to life on the silver screen, we write it.
Long before the jingle on the annoying commercial sells you on that snack with dancing raisins, they danced in our minds.
We wrote it. The book you couldn't put down, wrote it.
The blog that makes you laugh, wrote that too.
The quiz in your favorite magazine that tells you what kind of Halloween candy you are, wrote it.
What about the miniseries?
Wrote it.
Your favorite sitcom?
Yes, think a writer.
And the music videos?
We write them.
The plot for the video game?
And the Twitter.
Tumblr.
Facebook post for corporate America.
Guess who?
Writers write, and what we do always comes first.
The head.
Not the tail.
We write it all. Thank you.
Thank you.
That is the Blake High School Warrior Poets. That was pretty profound. I'm hoping that they will let me get in and write something because I'm a pretty profound writer myself. I give you a little taste of what I've got. Well, last night I was walking down Sesame Street. I heard this loud, funky disco beat. There was a party in the basement of Mr. Hooper's store. If you want to hear more, you got to come back. That's it. Got to go. That's okay, maybe they won't let me on in Tampa. Anthony Allred, News Channel 8.